everyone and welcome to Educate. Today's session راح نكون عم نحكي عن how to create Facebook ads through Facebook Ads Manager, of course. أول شيء لازم يكون عنا account اللي هو الفيسبوك Ads Manager. If you don't know how to create this account أو إذا بعد ما عندكم this account, you can check my video about how to create a business Facebook account. The link will appear on top of the screen. Click on it and you can check a full video on how to set up your Facebook business account. Okay, so let's go ahead. We need to go to business.facebook.com and we choose our account. In this case, I'll work on this one. Then, of course, we don't want to go to the normal page. اللي هي الفيسبوك page العادية. بدنا نروح على الادز account. You find it here. Okay, this is the first dashboard يلي بيطلع قدامكم لما تفوتوا على الاكونت. We want to create a new ad, so we go to create. And this window will open. Okay, Facebook will ask you to name your campaign, so we will name it Educate Demo Ad Campaign. Then you have to pick your campaign objective. You have all these objectives to choose from. If you are in awareness stage and you want people to know about your brand or business and you're a new startup or a new product in the market, you have actually to create some brand awareness. So you can go for brand awareness objective or each. Consideration, if you want actually people to take action on your page or on your website or on your application. So you can use traffic to drive people to your page, app installs if you have an application, video views for people to see maybe a video on your product. You explain your product in this video. Lead generation if you want to collect customers or potential leads. Post engagement if you want people to engage with your post, to comment, to like, to share. Page likes if you want people to go to your page and like your page and to increase this the follower base. Event responses if you have created an event on Facebook and you want people to respond with yes, I'm going, no, I'm not going, or maybe. Messages if you want to address the message to your audience through Messenger. And conversion here when you want people to take action, decisive action, يعني buy, add to cart, start the checkout process. The catalog sales and the store traffic هدول رح نحكي عنهم later on in a separate session. Catalog sales يعني it will give you lots of nice features. We will discuss it later. And store traffic is for offline businesses who don't have websites or apps. Let's say we want to go with brand awareness. A/B test. Facebook gives you the option to actually make a test under the same campaign. You will create two different audiences or two different ad creative, and Facebook will show you which one is the winning campaign. So based on this, you can test different ads and check which one is working better for you and giving you the most benefit. هذه كمان رح تكون session لحالها. We explain how to do so. Okay. So we go to the ad set. We name the ad set. The ad set basically is where you will create your audience itself and the budget. So let's name it based on the audience. Let's say at Educate we want to target students and maybe university students. University students or students in general. Ad name, just name it anything so you can know what ad you have done in this specific campaign. Let's say Educate picture. Okay, and we save to draft. Okay, now we have set up the first step. we have to go to the ad group. Okay. Here you can set up your budget. It can be a daily budget if you want to control the budget per day. You can choose whichever budget that suits you, or it can be a lifetime budget if you want. يعني إذا أنتم حابين تحددوا وقت معين لهيدا الكامبين and you want to maximum spend, let's say 500 Saudi riyal or like $200. The currency أكيد لما when you set up your Facebook ads manager, they will actually ask you which currency you want to work with. Okay. If you choose a lifetime budget بتكون تحددوا start date and the end date and the time. يعني when your campaign when you want it to start and when you want it to end and how much you want to spend during this period of time. Let's say نحن رح نشتغل على daily budget which is 15 Saudi riyal per day or whatever, $15 $10 اللي بدكم اياه. فيكم تنقوا البادجت اللي انتم بيناسبكم. اوكي. هون مش ضروري لانه daily budget مش ضروري. I don't want to schedule an end date, so I will click on don't schedule end date, run as ongoing. يعني أنا when I decide I want to stop the campaign, I just go to the campaign and turn it off from here. Okay. نوصل على ال audience part. هون we have to pick the audience يعني the people or the segments that we are addressing this ad to. Who is our audience? نحن كنا عم نقول إنه in this case let's say we want to target students. Custom audience and the audiences بنكون أول شيء يعني we collect them from our website activity. We will not deal with this today. We will deal with cold audiences اللي هن يعني people who still don't know us. We will pick the location. هون you can see إنه فعنا people living in or recently in this location and people living in this location. I always prefer to put people living in this location إذا أنتم بدكم يعني to target only the people who are actually in this specific area. Let's say Lebanon. فيكم تنقوا Lebanon يعني as a whole or you can pick only Beirut, you can pick only Tripoli, you can pick only Julia. يعني you can actually go by city or by the whole country itself. هون you can pick the age. Let's say أنا بدي university يعني we can start from 18 to let's say 32. Maybe here people at this age people might want to shift career or learn about new digital stuff. So we can target this range of age. Gender, I want to target all, not only men and not only women. Language, okay, English and Arabic speaking people. Data target. Hon, we have to choose their interest, their behavior, their demographics. أكيد Facebook will give suggestions based on earlier campaigns, but here let's say now we want students, we said. University. Yeah, the people who are interested in universities or university. Student. So you actually will be looking for everything related to students and everything related to education. And when you start actually looking for those, Facebook will offer you some suggestions like higher education, which is as well doable, college, online shopping, education, You can check training, career development. So you can choose as many as you want, as long as your audience here, the reach, the potential reach, won't be extremely high. Like, I would advise to go for like 1,200,000 people or 1 million maximum. This will give your ad the opportunity to reach this whole audience without having with the limited time or the limited budget that you actually have. So you can as well narrow down your audience. If you click on narrow, here it shows you and must also match. So what does that mean? You can see here from this graph. Must also match is this middle area that is actually the same between the two audiences that you pick. So basically, this is if you want to really narrow down the audience to be a common audience between these two audiences that you are picking here and here. You can do that, or you can just leave it. It depends on you. Then we arrive to placements. Placements is basically where you want your ad to be showing. You can go for automatic, which is recommended by Facebook. It will show it on the places that have يعني أكتر شيء people are interacting with your ad. أو إنه you can choose manually, and you can tell Facebook to show your ads only maybe on Instagram. You uncheck everything and just goes on Instagram, or Facebook and Instagram, Messenger, Audience Network. You can choose whichever one you want. And here it will, if you chose Facebook, let's say, and Instagram, it will ask you also more specifically where you want it to be showing. On Facebook news feed, on Instagram feed, on Facebook Marketplace, video feeds, right column on the right of the screen, on Facebook page, Instagram Explorer. So you can actually have control over all of these if you go for the manual placement. Stories, if you want to show on Facebook Stories, Instagram Stories, Messenger Stories, in stream, which means between videos, while people are watching videos, your ad will appear. Search, Facebook search results, Messenger, an article, app, and sites. So you can choose whichever one that you want your ad to appear on. I usually exclude this because from, of course, Haida, you have to always test, but I usually exclude it because for me personally and for my ads, the apps and sites didn't really give results in my own case. Okay, here you can pick if you want it on Android only or iOS. Usually I leave it on mobile. You don't want to miss the opportunity to show your ad everywhere, basically. Okay, optimization and delivery. Okay, here it will show you that the optimization for ad delivery, it will be based on ad recall lift, and it explains to you what it is. You can read it, and it's very obvious and easy to understand. Okay, honey, when you get charged by impression. So your budget will be spent based on the impression, how many impressions you will be reaching. Okay, now we are done with our audience, with our placement and optimization and delivery. We can go to our ad. Okay, here you have to make sure, especially إذا أنتوا عندكم more than one business ad page, you have to pick the right one you want to show your ad on. In our case, it's محافظة الرياض, Riyadh roster. This is an example. And here you pick the format. It can be a single image or video. يعني it's just one image or just one video. Or carousel. Carousel, you will have actually, you can pick more than one image and more than one video, and it can, يعني it will tell a story about your business. You can, if you see here, you can add more than one image. You can add up to 10, I assume, in carousel ads. Let's go for single image. هذا كمان it depends on what you want. Okay, then you need to actually, sorry, there's an image that is already there. Okay, you will see it like that. You will add a media. If you wanted a video, you click on add video, and if you wanted an image, you add an image right here. Let's say add image, and just give an example. Let's go for this. Of course, one main thing that we need to understand, in this example, the image is not related to education or to any to the audience that we actually put, which is education and students and university students. But eventually, when you want to create an ad, obviously the picture or the video will have to be related to the topic. Let's say education, you have to have it related to education, basically. Okay, honey, I advise that the image will be simple, not too much text, because it will lower the performance, and sometimes Facebook will reject it if you have lots of text on your image. It has to be straight to the point, just a picture and not too much text. Okay, and here you can actually write your ad يلي راح يبين هون بالفيد. So you write whatever you want related to, you can explain your product, you can explain why your product is the best, you can explain what the components of your product, أو يعني you have to mention the main 5 points in your ads, which is the how, who, when, why, and where. So these 5 components have to be included in your ad, and of course the call to action يلي هي you will tell people what to do, which is okay, click now, buy now, view now, add to cart now, talk to us now, contact us now. It depends on the call to action يلي انتم بدكم توصلوها للناس. هلا headline, the headline will actually appear right here هون, will description will appear under the headline, which is here. Website URL, here you have to enter your website link. So let's say ... Okay, هيدا يعني when people click on your ad, they will go to this website. So you have to make sure that you have the right website on your ad. Okay, the call to action. Here you have to pick, okay, you want people, what do you want to tell them? Sign up now, or subscribe, or watch more, send WhatsApp message, send message, apply now, book now, contact us. So you have so many call to action buttons you can choose from. In our case, we will go for shop now, because we want people to shop on our online store. And here you can actually add translation to your current ad. And that's it. Here, the display link is actually the link that you wanted to appear on your on your ad, but it won't change. بس يعني it won't change the landing page اللي راح يروح عليها الكاستمر. يعني هون يمكن تكتبوا حيلا شيء بس actually the customer will go to this link, the website URL. هيدا the final URL that the people will go to. هيدا it will only appear on your ad just as a text. يعني. It will appear here. Okay. That's it. After that, we just click on publish. When we are done with everything, we click on publish and your ad is good to go. There's one phase بيقطع فيها الاد which is verification or يعني Facebook will actually check your ad and check that everything is fine. It's not violating any terms or any conditions that Facebook has, and then they will approve it and it will run automatically. هون بفرجوا multiple items published and it's confirmed that it is published, but it's still under approval phase. It will take around sometimes a few hours and sometimes up to 24 hours or 48 hours to approve your ad. That's why يعني we always advise marketers and advertisers to basically create their ads beforehand and يعني schedule it actually to run on time. So Facebook will eventually approve it beforehand. هيك يعني if you have a campaign that has to start مثلا at 3 p.m. ما بيصير في عندكم delay أو تأخير بالschedule تبعكم. That's it. So this is how you create an ad. أكيد after it's done, in our next session we will speak about the metrics يلي راح تشوفون after you create a campaign. You can see the results in Facebook Ads Manager dashboard. وهذا أكيد بنحكي عن كل وحدة later on in our next sessions hopefully. Thank you for watching. وإذا حبيتوا الفيديو and we helped you, please ما تنسوا تعملوا لايك للفيديو and subscribe to our page تشوفوا كل شيء جديد راح نكون عم نعمله soon. Thank you. Bye.